A very, very warm, good afternoon. It is an international game today, a watch along of the SAFF Under-20 Championships from Malé in the Maldives. And it has India taking on Pakistan in an under-20 encounter, which in Group B is very, very important because depending on the result and the outcome of this game, um, it could decide which way things are going. If Pakistan lose, they've lost the first game against Bangladesh, then they are out of the competition. A draw potentially keeps them alive because India in a couple of days then faces Bangladesh. And India win, as I say, makes it clear. India and Bangladesh move on. Pakistan and if they by any chance win, keeps the group open. But again, the Pakistan suffered a 2-0 loss a few days ago against Bangladesh, and that will be very interesting to see how these two teams do in this respective encounter. How much time did this team got to prepare? So about 6 days, I would say, Hannibal. That would be mine. And if I go through the Indian lineups, captain is goalkeeper Suraj Ahibam, Jodrick Abranches, Bungson Hakelabam, Gurnaj Grewal, striker Omang Dodum, Mohammad Arbash, Rohan, Vishal Yadav, Rishikant, Laish Sorry, the system just threw me off. I was going through the lineups. I don't know how much came across. I'll just repeat it quickly as both the teams are ready. India have kickoff. India playing in their new blue Nivea made kit. And Hannibal, sometimes again, long camps, these boys are playing in competitions and others, RFDL and other things. I was going through the lineups. India in their new Nivea made blue kits with some orange applications and the National Stadium in Malé playing host to this competition, which has been, yeah, quite a happy hunting ground for the Indian team. So from left to right, as we have a kickoff, and it's the afternoon sun over there. Um, Again, once quickly through the lineups: Suraj Aibam, Jodrick Abranches, Bungson, Gurnaj Grewal, Omang Dudum. I think one of the most spoken about players, the young striker from Punjab FC, Mohammad Arbash, Rohan, Vishal Yadav, Rishikanta, Roshan, Thangjam, and Yai Paremba. Coach is this is Indian senior team assistant coach Mahesh Goli. Oh, that's the first foul from the Pakistanis. And yeah, the positioning of the camera is not the best with the sun out in Malé. But again, this is a problem I think with we will have to be content with as India build up from the back. Looks like a 4-2-3-1 maybe that India wants to employ, cleared by the Pakistanis. Indian defense has to be careful. And that's still in play. Pakistan on the right. And India crowd out the Pakistanis who have to play back to their backline. India intercepts the ball. Ooh, that's a gets the cross in. That's the first attempt. Blocked by the Pakistanis. First attempt for India. Cleared by Pakistan. India with the ball. Gurnaj plays it out to the Right to Ye Feremba. Back to Gurnaj. Indians trying to play football early on in this game. Ball put forward. Shot attempt blocked. Still with India. Maybe a chance, and that's a goal for India in the 3rd minute. Vishal Yadav puts India ahead. It's India 1, Pakistan 0. The perfect start for Mahesh Goli and his team. Once more, Gurnach with the ball for Vishal, who's first blocked, stays on the ball, sees the gap, and slots it past the keeper. It's India 1, Pakistan 0. Clever football, simple football from India. And Pakistan, already struggling in the first few minutes. Perfect start for India. Couldn't have been better with less than 3 minutes on the clock. India leading, Vishal Yadav with the early goal. Vishal Yadav, who is with Punjab FC. It's very interesting to have seen that a lot of players, BFC, Punjab FC, Mohun Bagan, Kerala Blasters, Northeast. Ball back to the keeper, Suraj. India build up from the back. Oh, that through ball intercepted by Pakistan. Cleared by India. Pakistan steal the ball. Referee says play on. India win the ball back. Now on the left. India on the left with an attacking move. Ball into the middle and collected by the Pakistani keeper. India putting pressure on their opponents early on in this game. Oh, intercepted by Mohammad Arbash. Ball across to the left. India keep it in. India keep it in play on the left, maybe with a chance to cross. Ball comes in. Omar Dudung doesn't get to it. Now Pakistan attacking on their left. Moving into the shade a little bit. Played back. In the middle of the park, played to the right. But lose the ball back with India. Back to the keeper. Captain Suraj Ahebam. Yeah, that shade area is not only irritating, it makes it impossible. Again, the camera position is also bad. The numbers of both the teams are actually too small to recognize the numbers in this sun. Also don't know why the Group B matches are being played in the afternoon rather than being played under floodlights. Maybe it's a cost factor also for SAFF and the Maldives, but this is, yeah. And Mahesh Goli will be happy so far with his team and their performance. 6.5 minutes on the clock. India 1, Pakistan 0. That is what you will want. Oh, that could be a foul on Pakistani player from Bungsan. Free kick from the right for Pakistan. Let's see what the Pakistanis can do from the right. 8th minute of play. Referee having a word with both the teams. No pushing and shoving in and around the box. Ball into the danger area, headed out by India. They keep it in. And a long clearance. Pakistan have the ball back. Pakistan build up. Play back to their line. At the moment, looks like India is playing a simple 4-4-2. Looked a little earlier than like a 4-4-3. Ball forward, intercepted by India. And Pakistan keep the ball. Ball played through on the right. India have to be careful. Ball into the danger area, but no problem for keeper Suraj Ahebam. It says his captain's armband has come off. So he's asking help from one of his teammates. I think Bungson is helping him. And the referee's ball. Suraj has the ball. It's the national stadium in Malé, the capital of the Maldives, Aman. India being put under pressure a little bit by the Pakistanis. Maybe a chance to break. Oh, that's nearly an own goal. Headed backwards by Bungson. But Suraj easily collects in the end. Building up at the back, India. Suraj ahead. Yeah. Paremba. India maybe with a chance to counter. A little unlucky that the referee does call it back in the end. Failure is irritating. Yes, Aman, the same as Anibal has said, but we can't change that. Gurnaj Grewal will set up the first goal through Vishal Yadav. Bungson looking for the cross ball. Cleared by the Pakistanis. Back with India. Jodrick plays the ball across. India keep it in play. Movement on the left from India. Cross into the danger zone, but overcooked over the goal of Pakistan. Roshan Thangjam, the left back. India headed out. Pakistan keep the ball in play. India in their traditional blue. Pakistan in an all-white kit. Pakistan on the right. Keep it in play. But India win it back. Uh, Suraj plays it across. Is it okay? That was the ad. Sorry. Does Pakistan have? Yes, they have. If I remember one, there was this Australian kid who is playing for them, but I think that's it. They don't have anyone else. Zain Imran, a 16-year-old who plays for Melbourne Victory for Australian A-League team, but none others as far as I know. Pakistan steal the ball. Cleared. Oh, that could be danger for India. That goes over. Number 7 for Pakistan. And luckily, not a good aim because India's goal was exposed. India has to be careful. India trying to combine in their own half, playing the ball amongst themselves, trying to control affairs, not play out too much. Long ball forward. Omang Dodum back with the midfield. Udurum, nice little turn, plays it out wide. Intercepted by the Pakistanis. Ball back with India. India with the ball. Pakistan, India trying to both sort of control the game, but not happening for both at the moment. India with the ball in the middle of the park. Tried to cross it in. But again, back with Gurnaj. Rishikanta. Back to Gurnaj. Bongson. Gurnaj. No. India keep the ball. Rishikanta. Ball out to Roshan. Back to Bongson. Rishikanta. Plays it out to Roshan. Back to Gurnaj. Jodrick Abranches, the other centre back. Leaves it to Yai Peremba. Back to Jodrick, Bungson. India is allowing the ball to roll, plays it across to the right flank, cross into the middle. The Pakistanis have their problems, can't clear it. Maybe a chance for India for a second. But foul given by the referee against the Indian attack. Pakistan clear their lines, but again, they stay under pressure. India with the ball. Rishikanta, Roshan. Rishikanta back to Bungson. Jodrick. Yapiremba. Gurnach. Yapiremba. Jodrick. Crossed. And that's given again as a foul against India. India needs to be smarter in those situations, maybe in that one or other instance. But the Pakistanis surely will not be happy, because this result would mean they are out of the competition. Bangladesh and India would progress. Bongson. Gurnaj back to the keeper, Suraj. Jodrick. No, I don't know who the commentator is, Hannibal, to be very honest. Referee foul for Pakistan on maybe on the Indian touchline. Pakistan's right, India's left. Let's see that again. Abdul Khalik on the ground against Rohan, who earns a free kick, which will be taken by Raza Kazmi. Into the box. India clear it. And that's a throw in for Pakistan. Yeah, should be. I don't know why the result is being shown as a 0-0. I thought India was leading. It's an attempt by the Pakistanis from distance. Yeah, now on the small screen, it's being shown properly. Just got a little confused for a few seconds that they were showing a 0-0. By their number 7, Mohammed Junaid. Long ball forward. Gets past everything, but Piremba. Little too much on the ball, which goes then out. Picture of Sunil Chetri. Looks like a sketch, a brilliant sketch of Sunil Chetri, which was being put up in the stands. Sunil, not only an Indian hero, but a South Asian hero. Sorry, my allergies. Throw in India. No. Referee. It's difficult to see. Huh? No. Is it? No. Just otherwise. Throw in Pakistan on their left attacking wing. We need to win this at any cost. Yeah, Sean, I agree. Overall, India has been better. Again, Raza Kazmi losing the ball. Yai Peremba with the throw in. Goes long. India fighting for the ball. Pakistan win it in the middle. It's Abdul Samad to Junaid, who loses the ball. Maybe a chance for India now to break. 24th minute. It's India 1, Pakistan 0 in the SAFF Championship. Oh, that's way overcooked. But Roshan goes for it. Can't get to it. As Pakistan try and build up again. Long ball forward for their striker. That's maybe a chance for Pakistan. And that goes wide. India gave Pakistan too much of space. Najibullah. Bungson beaten. Chodrick doesn't really close down. And luckily, and India keep the lead. India building up from the back. Rishikanta Gurnech with a nice ball out. But the referee says offside. No way that number 11 do this U20. Yeah. Hannibal, if we look at the SAF under 20s, under 17s, again, you never know. There's a Pakistani player on the ground as the referee gives a drinks break. It's number 11 who's down. Najibullah. We just had that goal. What's attempt? Let's see what did something happen over there. No, that's the replay of the goal. Gurnaj to Vishal Yadav, who's blocked first, stays on the ball, and then finds the gap to put India ahead in the 3rd minute. That was a very, very good pass. So they will get Kevin tender document. There is company tender, but who took tender document? Didn't, yeah, no, we will not get any clarification on tender and whatever. I don't know who's saying that. Hopes and wishes of the AIFF. From what I hear, for example, GMR is already pulled out. So let's wait and see. Pakistan and Israel go hand in hand. Sure, I think when you're sitting in a glass house, don't point fingers at others, right? So let's not get into that discussion. Um, Again, is this an under 20? Is this maybe an under 23? Is this maybe an under 25 competition that we are watching at the moment? Let's not talk about that. Free kick for Pakistan after the offside. Restart post the drinks break. Yep, exactly. That's the question. I love fans who blame others. Others like your team, your club, your country does the same thing. So why are you pointing that finger at others? It's no sense. India looking to build up. Ye Piremba then goes long, looking for Vishal. Ball flies over him. Ball with India. No, or Throw in Pakistan, says the referee. Difficult to see in that light. Hi, someone, welcome back. Pakistan with the ball in the middle of the park. Pakistan still on the ball. Pakistan played through. India somehow. Gurnaj. Bungson. India at the moment not as clear as they were in the first few minutes. Pakistan getting into the game. These are not good signs. Najibullah. Pakistan on the ball. Raza Kazmi, but it's going to be a goal kick for India. Suraj Taimam to take it, the captain for India. India wearing the new blue kit made by Nivea. Bungson across to Jodrick Abranches, who goes long and wide. Good interception there. India's good cross, but there is no one, and that ball will roll out. And we see some Pakistani fans in the stadium. Looks like in the background, I think Bangladesh sitting there in the stands. There's another drinks break, it seems. You can see there's Sandeep Nandi, who's the goalkeeping coach, experienced former India number one. Used to be behind Mahesh Goli, who used to be a centre back for India. And some of the Pakistani boys bending down, sitting down. Mahesh showing a few things animatedly towards Vishal Yadav, what to do, not to do. Mahesh knows. Going into, you see, very actively showing what his positional, the targets are for the boys. He's not happy. As India started off well, took an early lead, but allowed Pakistan back into this encounter. The only problem is for us that we should not allow them the space and time to play football. Good thing is Pakistan's finishing has not been good so far. So in the final pass, India need to be better in their counter-attacks or in their build-ups. Maybe a little bit more control wouldn't be bad for us. Loud, proud, loyal Manjapara. Even the Manjapara are in the Maldives. That's good to see. Manjapara can always be seen whenever India is playing somewhere or the other. India clearing their lines. Gunaj. Vishal. Yeah, loses it to Pakistan. We're losing it too often in the build-up. And now Pakistan in a counter-attacking move through to their striker. That's a chance maybe. And that is a good save from Suraj. Still Pakistan. Attempt blocked by India. It's getting messy at the back for the under-20 boys. Need to be more confident. I guess, Hannibal, someone either a Keralite person working in the Maldives, as we see Najibullah beating Roshan, but Suraj stands tall and clears. Sorry, Manjara's heart of Indian football. People who work all around the world. Yeah, again, I don't know if someone is on holiday or if the person works there, but it's good. Yeah, always, whenever someone who is Indian, that he or she comes and watches the game, supports the boys. Pakistan better at the moment. That's worrying me. India needs to get a grip of this game. They allowed the game to move out of our grip. That's a long ball. Omang Dudum hasn't done much so far. On the edge of the box, does nicely, but the ball goes out. That would be a goal kick for Pakistan. Yeah, Omang Dudum needs to do more. The 18-year-old, a lot is expected from him. While they re-show the chance for Najibullah, but he has luckily not his goal scoring boots on today, at least so far not on. And remember, showing use your head, guys. India not doing that. We've allowed Pakistan more control of the game. If you put pressure on the Pakistani defense, poor from India, very, very poor, says Gaming Architect. Yeah. What is this pitch? Gaming Architect, this is a pitch which has already seen, I think, 7 or 8 matches over the last few days, right? And this is the outcome of that. Again, the Maldives don't have any other venue for international football or any other venue cleared for international football. So therefore, all the matches take place at the national stadium. Long throw in. Yes, that could be. Hit the side netting and didn't touch anyone. Goal kick for Pakistan to be taken by Kashif. Najibullah. But India steal the ball. Pakistan steal the ball. And that's the ball to move out. Pakistan win the ball in the middle of the park. And that's a good save from Suraj. India clear. India playing very dangerously at the moment. We're not able to keep our passes crisp. Might have to do with the pitch. Nah, I don't think. Don't blame it on the pitch. Everyone has to play on the same pitch. Crisp passing. I don't know where you are looking for that crisp passing. Foul. No. Referee allows play on. And puts his boots back on. Obaib Khan. Oh, that's a long range attempt, which is hitting the roof of the stadium. 37 and a half minutes, and India is not really playing football at the moment. It's more of a wait and watch, and let's see what happens. At least that's my fear at the moment, a little bit. India building up. Throw in India. Look, this is of our gameplay in last year's 19 SAFF in Arunachal is much better than this same boys only. Yeah, gaming architect, different circumstances, 1 year older, um, limited practice time also. Net. Oh, that's a good ball. That should be India second. That could be India second. Oh, they bundle into the keeper. Play allowed to continue. And in the end, the Pakistani goalkeeper has the ball. Kashif. Should have been India second. Yeah, Pakistan winning those 50-50 duels in the middle of the park. That is a big problem at the moment for India. They're not winning any of those. Najibullah. Ball into the middle. But Suraj does well. Isn't intimidated. And chance maybe for India to break Vishal Yadav. This time on the left. Roshan. Ball into the danger area, but cleared by the Pakistanis. Maybe a second range attempt. But Yai Paremba totally miscues it. Just about it. India can't do anything with that. We are in the 41st minute of this encounter. It's India 1, Pakistan 0. At the moment, the way things are going, I will take it. Dignity is being shown in the stands. Pakistan win it back. Najibullah loses it. Gurnaj. Pakistan win the ball back once more. Rishikanta does well, but they lose it again. Pakistan moving forward. Ball through. Will not get it, luckily. That's a good... Lucky there. That 16-year-old Zain Imran, who plays for Melbourne Victory, doesn't get to it. India need to do more. Not enough. Throw in for Pakistan. Initially, it looked good with the build-up and other things, but at the moment, it is not good enough. As I say again and again and again. Foul on Mohammad Arbash. Foul on him. And a yellow card. Zain Imran. Confused. Looks a little confused why he got it, but referee will not have given it out of the blue. Play continues with India. That's overcooked by India. Does Vishayada's play style resemble Ashik Kurunian? Mm, maybe if you want to do the running bit, but it's a little different because he seems to be playing it across the board and thinking potentially yes, but again, always difficult to say rate this jersey out of 10. Oof, it's one of those which it's nothing special at the moment, but it's at least I like it. It's because it's cleaner. It's not so. I don't know. It's the blue is more vibrant in my opinion. Pakistan again. We're in the last minute of the first half. Um, Panamba, maybe I will fall in love with this later on, but at the moment it's maybe a four, maybe a 4.5. But it's not more at the moment for me, to be very honest with you. Pakistan, just keep the ball. Long range attempt, but that will be no problem for Suraj as a captain. Suraj Amba, who plays with Bangalore FC. We've got 5 minutes of added time. 5 out of 10 for me, the shade of the blue runs of the Nike jersey from 2018. It actually, yeah, it does, right? Also with that orange tint of orange. Yeah, yeah. Rutiraj, I agree. Ball back with India. Now I'll have to play out the next 5 minutes. 50 to 80,000 were watching Bangladesh versus Pakistan. And today, what is the number? 13 moved below 12,600. Yeah, it shows you, right? Ball across, maybe a chance for India. Rohan. Rohan on the edge of the box, blocked. Does he win it back? At least wins a throw in for India. Coming across from the other side, Roshan Thangjam. So he's the long throw specialist. Into the danger area, headed on, cleared by Pakistan, still alive. Pakistan clear their lines, but ball back. Gurnach. Rishiganta. Ooh, mistake from Roshan. And Suraj has to clear his lines. Pakistan win the ball back. Zain. Paremba now on the other side defending. Pakistan play through inside the box. That's a dangerous cross. India surviving at the moment. Ball again cleared by Bungson. Pakistan still have the ball. India need to avoid conceding at the moment rather than looking for a second. Doesn't look good what our boys are playing at the moment, to be very honest with you. Be cleared. Yeah. Maybe a chance for India. Again, back with Pakistan. We're not getting them out of the danger zone around the box. Now a chance for India. No. Again, back with Pakistan. This is not good enough. And Suraj has the ball, but he's down. As is Najibullah. Yep. Treatment for the keeper. Ball back with the Indian keeper. Last few seconds of the 5 minutes of added time. Suraj with the ball. Gonna kick it long. India lose the ball. Free kick for Pakistan. And referee having a word with Rohan as well as with Zain Imran. Yeah, clear it out of. Ooh, clear. Don't clear it really out of danger. Throw in Pakistan. India take the 1-0 lead into the break. Is at the moment my wish. And that's halftime. That is halftime between India and Pakistan in the SAFF Under-20 Championship. India had a bright start, taking an early third-minute lead. Gurnaj Grewal set up Vishal Yadav. Uh, After that, first 10, 15 minutes, it looked good. But then, I don't know what happened. Pakistan came into the game. And since then, it has been more of Pakistan, less of India. Limited counter-attacking moves. Yeah, I have to say, I'm not convinced at the moment what India is trying to do at the moment. Have to do more. Interesting to see what solutions Mash Goli and his team find, because this at the moment is not good enough. To be very honest, he has to do more, has to be better. But that is going to be the question that they will have to answer now. 100 India's first half performance. As I said, very good start, early goal. It looked like we would be all over Pakistan early on, but somehow or the other, we lost our way a little bit, I feel. Yeah, and Pakistan has sort of fought their way back into the game, I have to be very honest. So therefore, mixed. Um, Again, as they show the replay of the goal, Gurnaj to Vishal. Vishal first blocked and then finds the gap between the post and keeper Kashif and gives India that 1-0 lead, early lead. And then, yeah, it was Pakistan. Zain Imran with that ball. Najibullah. He's been a constant threat. Najibullah, Mohammed Junaid, young Zain Imran, the youngster with Melbourne victory, Orbit Khobaib Khan. As they show, Najibullah, yeah, luckily didn't have his scoring boots on, and that makes the difference. India doesn't have control of the game now. Hope some tactical change second half. It seems like Pakistan pressing has been sort of effective here. Yeah, it's Prithviraj. It's been weird, right? It's India doesn't have control of the midfield, which it seemed to have in the early on. They're passing around now, playing even through the back and all, and then yeah, you're fighting. You're losing the physical battles sometimes also. But again, Suraj Ahibam, captain goalkeeper, has been solid under the bar. Indian players got complacent after the first goal. Yeah, maybe they thought it might happen easily, but again, that's a fact. Go was a lucky one. Would have liked India to have a better performance. Pakistan playing decent football. Yeah, Pakistan is playing okay. Ochud. Um, but again, as you say, Pakistan have had then the better opportunities of that first half, and it's a little concerning that India's not getting, so to say, something out of this game. As they show a lovely shot from the sky of the national stadium in Male, in between all those buildings. It's a lovely thing, and therefore the shades on the stadium, which didn't weren't there, 15, 20 years back, because those high-rise buildings didn't exist, a lot of them. Um, so therefore, yeah, the 1-0. I will, for the moment, take it. To be very honest with you, given the reality of this game. So therefore, that's the way it is. Pakistan number 11 hold up play was good. Said Stephen. Yeah, that is Najibullah, who also had 2, 3 good opportunities. India needs to do more. Interesting would be what can Mahesh do in regard to the bench. If I look at his bench, it contains. 1 second. Who does it contain? 1 second. Where are the substitutes? Um, mm, 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 mm. He has 2 goalkeepers in Pranav Sundaraman and Al Sabit. He's got Maling Gamba Tokcham, Mohammed Kaif, Aniket Yadav, Rishi, Usham, Danny, Karish, Samson, Tanbir, and Prashant Jajo. So he's got options. You can't say he doesn't have options. The question is, what will Mahesh do to figure out what is his best lineup in the game? That's going to be the question for him, and that's going to be a test, so to say, for Mahesh and his team. I would have liked Danny Mitai to get a few minutes. Danny Mitai, who's also got minutes in the Indian Super League for Northeast United FC. Yeah, maybe. Omang Dudum, highly rated youngster, hasn't done much so far. Has to do more. Good game from Gurnaj Grewal, I would have said, in the middle of the park early on. But it is a question of what can India do? What does India do? Attacking third, India isn't building up. Not enough players going into the Pakistan box. Yeah, we are trying to play around the box, trying to control things, and it's not working. Because your former teammates Mahesh and Sandeep combining in the coaching staff. Yeah, that was good. It's again, I spoke about it, right? Good to see Sandeep Nandi part of the Indian under 20 national team squad, someone who's worked with certain ISL teams, I-League teams over the past, and of course, top keeper in his prime, and Indian number 1 also before Shubhrotopal took his spot, and that's it. It's something is missing in my opinion. India needs to do more, and very interesting to see what India does. And as always, the reminder: if you're liking this watch along, please do leave a thumbs up, a like behind, share it with other people to potentially join us to grow the Our Own Foot community. And of course, if you haven't, do please subscribe to Our Own Foot here. We stand at 3,995, 5 more subscriptions needed for the Arun Foot family to reach the 4,000 mark. So, yes, we're going up and down, up and down. It's been a fight in the last few days between 3996 and 3994. So, hopefully, if you haven't, you're listening, you're liking it, please do subscribe to the channel and be part of the Arun Foot family. Once again, the Indian starting lineup contains Suraj Ahibam. It has Piremba as a right back, Roshan Thangjam as left back, Jodrick Abranches and Bungsan as centre backs, Gurnaj, Mohammad Arbash, Rishikanta in the middle. You have Vishal Yadav on the wing, Umang Dudum as well. So yeah, it would be interesting to see what India do in the second 45. They need to change something in regard to getting a result, because a win would ensure semi-finals for India, and the elimination of the Pakistanis. A draw would somewhat keep Pakistan potentially alive. And then India have to play Bangladesh. So, very interesting. Just one second. Let me clear my nose once properly. Sorry, I needed to just clear my nose. Yeah, with the allergies, even though it was snowing a little earlier outside here in Germany. India slow down because of the heat. I don't know if the Malay weather um, is an issue. It's 29 degrees, 66% humidity. Not much difference to Indian conditions, I would say. We seem to have good pace, but lack of imagination while attacking counter. Yeah, it's even Achut, yes, I even feel that some of our first touches are really good. I'm really liking some of those touches that the players are putting in, but there is something. Don't tell me to explain it to you. I don't know how I can. There is something. There's this something missing, and I thought it was there after the first 4 5 minutes. I thought, okay, could be an interesting game, maybe high scoring one for us. But I don't know. We allowed the Pakistanis looked shaky to me in the first few minutes. And correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, and then I don't know, you know, and that's um, I don't know what is if I would know, I would be telling that. Um, yeah, that's something which is it. Do you think the upcoming youth players have better basics than current ones? Timo, that's always the hope and the wish, and what I would expect. Um, but I've now seen from generation to generation, there are always one, two players who you think, okay, they're technically good. And then the rest you think, okay, what you're doing. And we saw that, right? There was a lot of lack of coordination in the middle of the park. If a 16-year-old Pakistani player, the number 5 from Pakistan, if I'm right, Zain Imran, right, plays in Australia in for A-League's Melbourne Victories Academy team. Yeah, learning to control it. And so therefore, basic, I don't know. Exactly, something's missing, yeah. Lack of training session missing, no. Animal, you know what I've now learned, and this is one thing. I was watching the other day. What was something from the first post who were blaming the AFF that because the jersey didn't come and this was not done, that was not done. That's why we've missed the women's World Cup to qualify for it. And I was like, you know, then I mean, how for me it's a clear thing, a clear fact. You know, uh, you know that the reality to me is if we can't do that many training sessions to rectify so many of the mistakes that these players have because of uh, you know um so I don't know. I really don't know why, but it is mm, yeah, it's this one training, two training, 4 5 6 training sessions. Does it make you better? Yeah, maybe a little bit here and there, but it is there's too much missing which you cannot catch up. Then you would say, listen, can I do 3 years of proper training, 2 sessions a day with you guys? And then let's have a conversation. Right? That's not going to happen. And we allowed Pakistan. Exactly. We allowed Pakistan looked to be rattled in the first 5 to 7, 10 minutes, right? It looked like, okay, India, better team than us. Be careful not to concede. And we allowed them to settle down, which was very rightly said. And then, yeah, it is. Don't know. I honestly don't know what to think, what to say. I'm starting to pull out my hair because of Indian teams again. As Pakistan kick off, playing from left to right, and yeah, it's not the way we watched. Even with the 2019 AFC Asian Cup team, I feel 2019 was the best I have seen till date. I totally agree with you, Achyut. The results might be different, but yeah, I agree. Why I got 1 month gift membership from Sportsworks? Okay. Yeah, India trying to play forward. Dudung. And the Pakistan is just about clear. Uh, anyway, it would be interesting. What do you get out of that? I don't even know what does that mean. Watched 10 minutes of the Women's Asian Cup final. Sometimes felt like watching men's game. It's a guy from quality with us. Exactly, Ochut. And that is what we need to sort of recognize, which is not. And the media is falling to that trap because social media has fallen to that trap and say, listen, we should have achieved this, we should have achieved that, blah, blah. And the AFF didn't do this and that. Yeah, AFF messed up, no doubt about it. But that was not the reason why we performed the way we did because that's the quality we have. And the crazy part is the whole ignorance of things of saying, oh, we are this good, we are that bad. No, we are not that good. Our teams used to be better. There are many more teams who play in today's world in these all these qualifiers and all that stuff. So yeah, reality. Typical Mahesh Gowri thing. They try to slow down the pace of the game. No, I don't. I don't. Where does that come from? That he slows down the game. I don't even know where Timu, where you come up with that, right? Because if you see in the drinks break, surely Mahesh Gowri was not telling them to slow down. Knowing Mahesh, yeah, he'll want organized football, and that is lacking at the moment. Um, where India needs to figure out ways of playing football. Rohan loses the ball, but is fouled in the process, wins a free kick. Rohan and Roshan on that. No, sorry, it's Vishal Yadav. Gurnaj looking for Vishal, headed out by Pakistan. I'm not liking this that the Pakistanis are actually trying to play football and we are allowing them to play. Mohammad Junaid allowed to play on. Abbas cleared by their captain Ali Zafar. And there's a Pakistani boy down. How would you even know what Mahesh Gowri does if this is the first match that he's managing? Yeah, that's the thing. Pakistan's number 7, Mohammad Junaid, is down. That was not a foul from India because against Mohammad Arbas. India need to do more. At the moment, not good enough. Go in for India. So I think we never seen Mick Up. Can they go further deep in knockouts if you win it? I don't care. To be very honest, the tournament has no value at all, whatever the result. So yeah, please don't ask these questions because it's the most unimportant tournament in the world. It will be sold by people in the social media and media that it's the big thing. It's the thing that Indian football needed, but yeah, what to say. Yeah, Hannibal, nice one. Yeah. Short attempt by the Pakistanis. Overcooked. By Zain Imran, the 16-year-old Australia-born Pakistani. If you're liking this watch along, do leave a like behind. Share it also with others. The most honest platform on Indian football. Pakistan trying to combine their way forward. Vishal Yadav intercepts, but ball goes out. Vishal Yadav goes down. His foot hurting. Referee comes over. Medical staff looking at. There's a Pakistani player also down. Okay, most probably the two who clashed. Zarib Haidar. Looks like bone on bone. That does hurt. With Vishal Yadav staying on. Or no, the referee says because of treatment, both of them have to come off. Yeah, that's the rule. But Khan with the throw in, but India win it back. Bungson nicely to Mohammad Abbas. Loses the ball. Back with Bungson. Plays it forward. Yeah, maybe Watchalong can get to it. No, he can't. Because Abdul Rahman clears. One of the centre backs. Throw in India. Roshan. Bungson. Jodrick. India under pressure. Bungson plays it back to his keeper. He's taking no chances. Plays it long. Plays it to the Pakistanis. It is still Pakistan. This time on the left. India needs to be careful, but luckily overcooked once more. Some people are saying it's last hope for Indian football. It is anything but hope for Indian football. It is the biggest non-starter of hope of Indian. Indian football has hope, you know, you know. So, you know, if you have hope, let me run Indian football. Then you will have hope. If you think that this Nick Cup is your hope, what have the last three tournaments victories given us last year? Right? It's a summer. It's not even a summer fest. It's an Easter festival. Right? So what to say? You guys believe it, and therefore Indian football is where it is. India with the ball. Yeah, Paremba. Hey, Blue. Welcome back. Suraj. Jodrick Abranches with the ball. Oh, Jodrick plays it into the path of a Pakistani player. Pakistan headed out by Bungsan. Back with the Pakistanis. India ball played out. The Pakistanis still with them, but India intercept. Vishal Yadav. Roshan. Vishal. Mohammad Abbas. Roshan. Vishal Yadav. Mohammad Abbas. Throw in India. How do you rate these guys so far? Um, Blue, I thought in the first 5-10 minutes, it was really good. Looked like good. And then, for whatever reason, we stopped playing football, gave Pakistan place and space. Bungson on the ground. Hope it's not cramps because he's been very crucial in our backline. Sandeep Nandi warming up the players. And question is, what can India do? What does India do? You have players like Manemba, Mohammad Kaif, Karish Soram. But I am not happy overall with the performance by India, to be very honest with you. Started off well, but it has not carried forward, I would say. So that's what so therefore for me, I love Pakistan. I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, interesting. Placard in the stands. What's this wrong with Jay? What's beef with F? I mean, well, it's not beef, with AIFF, it's the GCDA who seems to have problems, um, you know, um, with the Blasters now with the AIFF. I don't know what the problem is. I would seriously, you know, put them. If this had happened, if I was in any way involved in the AIFF, I would blacklist that stadium. To be very honest, and I would have a serious conversation either with the GCDA or even with the Kerala government and sports ministry. Pakistan intercept the ball once more. Can India clear? That should be a foul on Mohammad Arbash given against the Pakistan captain Ali Zafar. We need a foreign coach. Need foreign coaches in all age groups. Yeah, and that is the substitution for India. Bungson has to go off. There's, I think, Mohammad Kaif. Was it Mohammad Kaif? I think it was Mohammad Kaif. India now have to take care of this game. 57 and a half minutes on the clock. So, sorry, Blue, to come back to your question, foreign coach is not obvious, but AIFF broke. Yeah, that's the problem, Blue. And that's why, uh, you know, and we need that. The problem is that if you sell Amelia Valverde, oh, you because you were bad, your contract wasn't extended. No, your contract wasn't extended because of money. Then tell us, do that, right? And so again, this is something. So was it possible for young under 17 Indian players to get selected for top clubs playing in the tournament like Mid Cup? Is this what we're never trying to do or what? Tiger, Rose, I've explained this 1,000 times on this channel over the years that no Indian player under the age of 18 and without a professional contract can sign in Europe. And which top clubs are you talking about? Because 90%, 95% of teams taking part in the Mid Cup. It's an Easter tournament in Spain on the Costa Brava. It's a youth tournament. It's not a scouting tournament, right? So and big clubs will not look at Indian talent. They don't need to look at Indian talent because they've got all their analysis databases and whatever. So if there is an Indian talented player, he will be on the list. Tell me an Indian player who should be in the database of a foreign club. None. None. If anyone is telling you XYZ player, none of them are. And if they are, they're not there because of the talent. They're there because they think, oh, maybe there's a marketing opportunity in India. 68 minutes, corner for Pakistan, cleared by India. So, long range attempt, but wide by Pakistan. So therefore, um, don't fall for these narratives. Oh, we're doing this and that and everything, blah, blah, whatever. Yeah. India making substitutions. Vishal Yadav coming off, as well as Mohammad Arbash. Oh, no. Sorry. Gurnaj, Grewal, and Mohammad Arbash coming off. Rishi Singh coming on. Also has made his debut for BFC. Ooh, that's a foul. Rishi was celebrating his birthday a few days ago. That's a good ball. Maybe a chance. Nah. First touch wasn't good from Rohan. Rohan gets it through. And the Pakistan is clear. But that should be a chance for India. No. Pakistan's keeper has it. Free kick given. 60 plus minutes on the clock. So therefore, Dairos, no, all of these things, nice conversation, but there's nothing worthwhile because No one is waiting for Indian talent to come, right? If Indian talent is really good, people will come to you. You don't have to showcase your talent to be picked. This level of performance will be problematic against Bangladesh and Nepal. Yes, Ocho, they will be very problematic. And that would be my concern. Um, Samson and Rishi, the two players coming on for Mohammad Arbash and Gurnaj Grewal. Gurnaj started off well, but faded away. Just thought he was like the could have been the architect of our midfield game. And it's interesting to see. Oh, can Todum win the ball? No. Pakistan played long. Roshan, Roshan, and oh, Pakistan want a penalty. Why do they want VR? And that's a yellow card. Let's see that again. Junaid against Roshan. Oh, yes. Ooh. Naughty Roshan. That was a penalty for Pakistan. We're very lucky to get away with it. That was a clear handball. Oops, Salah. Right? Where are my friends who always say that everyone is against us? Very dangerous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Corner Pakistan, cleared by India. Chance for India to break. Samson has to get the ball across. He does to Rishi. Rishi forward. Oh, that's a goal for India. That's a second. Yes, it's a goal. 63rd minute. Omang Dodum counter-attacking move for India. It's a second for India. Very important phase. We just got away. Samson across. Rishi heads it forward. Dodum beats the keeper. And Zain Imran can't keep the ball out of the goal. It's India too. Pakistan nil. This is unable. Yeah, we just one good move. India with the ball now. Rishi wins it. That'll be a throw in for Pakistan. So why is Kirna and other covering SAFF U-20? It's in the football, but so covering an India Park SAFF match, even if cover, why don't stream the Bangladesh knockouts match? Uh, I don't know. You would have to ask them. Attempt by Pakistan. And then number 9, Abdul Samad. Um, yeah, anyway, let's keep politics out of this. Let's take just above. India. Oh, that should be a foul, no? Or did he slip? Throw in Pakistan. She loses the ball again. Uh, Samson loses the ball. Pakistan moving forward. 66 minutes on the clock. And they aren't able to build up on that. And they're also covering it. Covering. I'm not disagreeing with some passion, but it feels like time waste. I'm Shanata. If covering our youth is time waste, then, you know, and what is a useful time? We need to support them. Be good, be bad, doesn't matter. Pakistan with the ball. Good interception by Roshan. Yeah, but Roshan loses the ball. Punted forward by the Pakistanis. Nicely taken down by Suraj. Seems to be a player down. It is Roshan Thangjam. Needs to get treatment on the sidelines, says the referee. Two 0 sets up an interesting match against Bangladesh with both teams. Bangladesh has already beaten Pakistan 2-0. India leading 2-0. Pakistan would be out of the competition. So Bangladesh and India would play to try and finish top of Group B. Except if something happens. An Indian goal gives an India advantage. A Pakistani goal would give Bangladesh the advantage. But at the moment, it looks good for India. While in Group A, it's all to play for. Nepal have already qualified for the semis. Pakistan taking a shot, blocked by India. Roshan. Pakistan will not keep it in. Throw in India. Nepal on 6 points with 2 wins. Nepal having beaten Bhutan 2-1, winning 1-0 against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, having lost to Nepal, had beaten the Maldives 3-2, while Bhutan Maldives played out a goalless draw. And then tomorrow, Maldives against Nepal in the early kickoff, Bhutan Sri Lanka in the evening kickoff. So all to play for. Why do Indian coaches always fear and play anti-football, and sometimes they play some confusing things? Well, that's a good question. And I wouldn't have an answer for you, to be honest. Blue. Pakistan. Trying to build up, but now I think their will is broken with that second goal. 70 minutes nearly on the clock. And Manish made some good substitutions as well, I would say. Pakistan keeper clearing the ball. Intercepted by Vishal Yadav. Vishal Yadav overdoes his tricks. Once a free kick, doesn't get it. That's the problem with these tricks. Keep it simple sometimes. Just play football. Pakistan at the other end. Najibullah in the box. Najibullah with a shot. And that goes wide. Two substitutions for Pakistan. I'm hearing some playing Shank in Maldives. Yeah, might be. Again, you're in a. If you've seen that halftime shot of where the stadium lies, you're surrounded by homes. Maybe someone at home is playing it, and whoever is might be a bit loud. Good evening, Desi Football Pundit. With this kind of game, we can struggle against Bangladesh. Yeah, that is a different game. Bangladesh, of course, has quality, so that's something which we need to remember. With Bangladesh, that will be an interesting point to see. And yeah, of course, Ron Ronan Sullivan, of course, is the pick of the players. One of the four Sullivan brothers was making his Bangladesh debut. What's that? Was that a handball before second goal? Your opinion? Yes, sure. He does this. Sideways, he does this, right? So, I mean, um, yeah. I think, yeah. So I think all those fans of India or Indian clubs who say, oh, we referees and this and that, everything. Listen, we got away with this one. Not the first, not the last. But again, scored the second at an important time. Pakistan have to feel for it. Oh, Pakistan try and clear their lines. Ball with the keeper. Plays it through. Just looking outside the window. And Suraj has the ball. The India keeper. And you see, bring back some Barca connection. Yeah, they did. Yeah, BSC have a new coach. Bangladesh would thrash this U20 team. Let's see. This analysis so far. We have been good officiating things. Yeah, we have had. Overall was good. Mistakes have remained, but that's normal. We have it in other parts of the world also with VR. Long ball from Suraj. Chance for a counter-attacking move. Rohan keeps the ball, plays it back. Oh, Samson losing the ball. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Pep Munoz does, right, as a coach at BFC. Surprised at the move that it comes mid-season. BFC with 11 points from 6 matches looked actually decent. Blocked. It seemed to me Renedy was getting the results. Chance for India to break. Dodum, Prohen. First touch not too good. The Trash game, this U20 will never improve because of the Goli lobby. Rakesh, you talk about lobby, this, that, everything. Listen, it's good clearance, corner for India. It's not a Goli lobby. It's a money matter. You again, there's this whole lobby, this, that. Again, if you love those conversations, nice, right? But the point at the end of the day, Maj Goli is the assistant coach of India. You're getting a head coach for the under 20s at no cost. The AIFF doesn't have money. Understand that. Get out of this lobby and, oh, there's that mindset. Viviana was the U20 team coach right before match. Yeah, Desi for Pandit, because why? Because he was also, and then he's now moved back to the under 17s. So the AIFF does, Amelia Valverde, why was she not kept? They will tell you, oh, because of the performances in the Asian AFC Women's Asian Cup. No, Amelia Valverde was not kept because the AIFF doesn't have the money to pay her. Right? So let's wake up to those realities. As they show the second goal for India, Omang Dodum with his headed goal past the keeper. There's Indian coaches. Listen, it's not a question of high or not. The point is, and Blue made it a little earlier, it would always be better to have a foreign coach, right? So therefore, it to me it doesn't matter who the foreign coach is. And if you see, and this whole Crispin Chetri lobby which has come up suddenly, right, which I find very funny, right? Um, and no offense, my friend Crispin, but what were we playing in October, November, December? It was pathetic. For that, we were okay. And Japan, I always said, Japan is 9 to 20 goals better than us, right? So losing 11-0, we could have lost 15, 16. Yeah, okay, right? We did good against Vietnam. We did good against Chinese Taipei. Are we at the level of those two teams? No, we never are. We never, we never are. Not at this moment. We're not their level. So the 2-1 and the 3-1 actually look quite good for us. So, right. True AIFF have zero money. Yeah. So therefore, every decision that the AIFF is taking at the moment about all these things about filling positions, it's not actually about quality. Sometimes it's who is available for us at a cheaper rate, right? So reality. If I like it or not, you will say, oh, you know what? That's the lobby. This A B C D whatever is done. Yeah, nice. It's not about lobby. Whoever would have been the Indian men's national team assistant coach most probably would have taken this job. It could have been XYZ. Pass would have been Venki or whoever, right? And Mahesh has to get the best out of this. And I said this at halftime when this question cropped up. I think there are certain deficiencies which you see in our Indian players. You will not get it out, even if you train 2 weeks extra. Corner for India, right? Pakistan steal the ball. India has to be careful. Gets through into the box and cleared by Jodrick Abranches. Nazibullah. There are plenty of good U20 players playing AIFF. Where are those? They would show me them. Show me those under 20 players. Who are those better ones? Listen, this whole story about we have these great players coming through our youth systems, that myth dies every year when these players move up to a higher level where they can't perform. Sorry, there is no XYZ player. Rohan coming off with Malingba coming on for him, for Rohan. Rohan trying to hold him off and then Najibul and two Pakistani players in the middle. Not happy. 79 minutes on the clock. So therefore, our talent, this and that, I hope to see them, but let's see. Prashant Jajo coming on as well. India clear. Maybe that last offensive of the Pakistanis. And they earn a corner. If said they're pushing counter allow you 23 OCI players is true. Where did the AFF say that? Rakesh, tell me that. It doesn't matter if it's under 23, over 23, 45, whatever age you want to take it. There is no headed over by the Pakistan captain. Um, I've not heard anything. So I can't tell you anything on that. Corner for Pakistan from the right. We are in the 81st minute. Still India 2, Pakistan 0. It would be a successful start if India can win this tonight. Junaid. Oh, dangerously. And that's a foul for India in the box. Indian player down. Mohammed Abdullah, I think was the person in the middle. Yeah, the substitute and takes down Manlingba. Throw in India on the right. India 2, Pakistan nil. 81.5 minutes on the clock now. Pakistan steal the ball, keep it in play. Pakistan on the left. The substitute, Abdullah. Mohammed Abdullah getting help. And Haidar and him throw in. Oh, a lot of chaos there on that right attacking side. India win the ball. Pakistan win the ball back. Late to the backline. Little chaotic at the moment. I was hoping for a better scoreline. Pranjal. I think the most important thing at this level is to win matches, especially a team which hasn't played that much. Roshan allows it to go in for a throw in for Pakistan. And they're going to take it long. Ubaidullah Khan. And Suraj has the ball. A header from a Pakistani player in the Indian box. 83 minutes on the clock. India 2, Pakistan nil. Can India see this out? Pakistan win the ball back. Play it out to the left. Ball cross in. Good header. Goes wide. Abdullah, a substitute. Cross from the left. Abdullah beats Jodrick Abranches. Pakistan. Long ball for India, but keeper has it. Pakistan build up from the back. Yeah, India intercept in the middle, but can't keep it. Pakistan gonna win a throw in. And they can't keep it in play. Zain Imran. Throw in India. Roshan Thangjam to take the throw in. You see the Pakistani coach is asking their attacking players to move up, even though India have the ball. Maybe a chance for India to break. That's a nice, lovely ball. That could be India's third. That could be India. Should be India's third. Good save by the keeper against Manglengma. Needs to play the ball, but there's no one to play the ball to. India still keep the ball. Rishi Kanta loses it. And luckily, Pakistan play the ball out. Yeah, that should have been India's third. And that would have been game, set, and match. Lovely ball from Rishi. Two substitutes combining, but Manlengba Denied by Pakistani keeper Kashif. Malingwa keeps the ball. India have it. To the other side, to Dodum. Dodum. Pakistan clear. Oh, that's a penalty. Yes, that is a penalty for India in the 87th minute. Dodum with the ball back. And their captain, Ali Zafar, I think, was the man who commits the foul. No, sorry, it is Zarib Haidar, their right back. Penalty for India. 87 minutes on the clock. And this goal scorer, Omang Dodum, to take it. And if he scores, it will be game, set, and match for India. Omang Dodum. Omang Dodum! And that's a third. India 3, Pakistan nil. And those Indians who have gone to the national stadium in Male are celebrating. A second for Omar Dodum. A third for India. It says Rishi has, yeah, Rishi has some quality. We are winning because Pakistan is not sitting back and is trying to attack every time they have the chance. Yeah, Prithviraj, Pakistan's only problem is their final third. If they have one good finisher, who knows? And yeah, that's the thing. But we are clinical. We had, I think, 5 chances and scored 3 goals. That's a new quality for an Indian team. GCD is asking 24 lakhs. Yeah, Hannibal, it's yeah. The Greater Kochi Development Authority, sadly, in my opinion, has become a joke. That's just being proven at the moment. Very sad, the way that they're handling these things. Isn't the jersey Blanster? Rahul, I don't think so. It's. I like the shade of blue. I have to be honest. It's a little darker. It's a little stronger with its orange and white applications. It's kept simple and stylish because today sometimes, all the jerseys you see around is like I don't know. A lot of people try to make artwork out of jerseys. Sometimes a simple jersey at the moment, and given the reality, most probably, that Nivea had to create something quick. I guess this is, keep it simple, make it stylish. I think I'll take it. Again, even though, if it's not going to be one of the top rated jerseys, in my opinion, but yeah, I'll take it. Press conference also got cancelled during Kochi. Just so, yeah, it's 7 minutes of added time. It's sad what is happening in Kochi regarding, so that's the thing. Iconic jersey with Panasonic, I think, was the best for me in football. We never had a jersey with Panasonic on it because jerseys cannot have advertising. Um, I'm worried where will India play if they not play in Kerala. Hannibal, let's see what happens. I think the AIFF now will try and reach out maybe to the Kerala government. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that we are in this situation. Pakistan trying to work their way up on the right. But Jodrick Abranches Rahul, India was supposed to hold a press conference today with some of the Malayali players and Khalid Jamil, and that press conference, like style Kerala Blasters a few weeks ago, was cancelled or stopped from happening. Pakistan in the India box, India clear. And yeah, they're asking for money. I don't know if the AIFF have paid them or are willing to pay them. And I don't know what was discussed earlier, but it's turning out to be a joke. It is turning out to be a joke. Omar Dudong, India win the ball back. Ah, okay. Now, Sid, I understand. Yeah, that was only for the Bayern Munich match. Yeah, that was for the friendly, for the Baichung Bhutia testimonial. Yeah, I saw it, Sid. Thanks. Pakistan heads it out, and India will. No, it's that's it out. Yeah, they're allowed to go out, throw in for goal kick for India. Sorry. Um, that was a special because it was a testimonial. That was used, and they're trying to attack. Wasted chance. That's over the goal. 93 minutes on the clock. India's going to win. Think if it's cancelled, will happen? No, no. It, Rahul, there is no date change possible. Is it like some officials who are responsible for managing the stadiums want to eat money? Well, I don't know what the reason is. Yeah, I don't know. What Ryan Williams will think if match not happen on that. It's not why are we talking about Ryan Williams? I mean, every Indian player will think, why is this happening in Indian football? But again, I think we've come to see things in Indian football over the last year and a half, where I would say, why be surprised at these things? India Pakistan fighting, free kick for Pakistan, and that's a yellow card for Rishi. As we enter the last 3 minutes, there's an Indian player down. Looks like cramps. Physio running back again. I think Blasters fans less pressure cause of team management and all plays a crucial role here. Said I don't think fan pressure and media pressure and all that is it. It's all about money at the end of the day, right? It was a money point why the Pearl buses were allowed or not allowed and all that stuff, and now seems to be again a money issue. The Greater Kochi Development Authority should be handing the stadium for free, in my opinion, for the Indian national team. Be honest, and that has happened in other places as well. So so that's yeah. But again, the AFF wanted to go Kochi, so this happens when they go Kochi. Treatment of Rishi Kanta, who goes off. Free kick Pakistan. Outside of the box, a little left from the center. Free kick. Free kick from Pakistan, and with the bounce, India captain Suraj Ahebam has the ball. Kick it long. Ball with Pakistan. We are in the 7th minute of added time. India 3, Pakistan 0. So India will score an opening day win. And 2 players down. Could have been dangerous play. Free kick for India. Sorry. All set to go out. Throw in India on the right. And that's the final whistle. One second, let me put out the... Wait 1 second and put out the tweet. Yeah, tweet is out. India win 3-0 against Pakistan in their opener of the SAFF U-20 Championship at the National Stadium in Malé in the Maldives, which puts India on top of Group B ahead of Bangladesh. Pakistan, with this loss, are out of the competition. And this difference, it's difficult to say because I think Pakistan isn't a test. I think Bangladesh will be a different test for this defense. So I wouldn't like to rate it. I hope this issue is covered. Let's see. Ugly 3-0 win. Yeah, Stephen, I would say that as well. I take the result. I will take the result any day. But if I want to look at overall gameplay and other things, then a lot of work. But, winning matches like these, having luck on your side, we have to talk about the penalty which was not given to Pakistan when it was still 1-0. So we'll key on that front. Again, very often, I know Indian fans like to say, oh, you know what, the referees are against us, and this is against us, that is against us, the world is against us. Yeah. So therefore, for me, we have to be honest about that as well. We were lucky with the refereeing. But we were the better of the two teams. Pakistan, I don't know, could have played, I don't know for how many hours. I don't think they would have scored a goal. So let's be very, very honest about that. So therefore, I think India deservingly win it. And, so therefore, So therefore, that's the reality of things. And let's see what comes out of this tournament. India's next match in this tournament is in a couple of days. On Saturday, India host, or India not host, India face Bangladesh once more at the National Football Stadium in Malé. Same time kickoff. And if it's a draw, India will top Group B. If India win, they top Group B, Bangladesh will have to beat India to finish top of that group. And then, of course, it continues potentially, not potentially, India will play in one of the semi-finals on the 1st. and potentially the final on the 3rd of April. And nice to see Omang Dudum, the Indian fans wanting a picture with him, with the hero of the day, who scored 2 goals. The 2-0 was a nice finish, and the 3-0, a penalty for the boy from Arunachal Pradesh, not to forget, part of the Punjab youth setup. And yeah, big win for India. And he's being presented with the Man of the Match award on Dudum, which is important for him. Yeah, photo would have to be taken as well in front of the backdrop. And good start for Mahesh Gawli and his team. And you've got anything else to add? I slowly come to an end of this live watch along. Um, yeah, and I will catch you then in the coming hours. Maybe I'll do an Indian football and more this evening. Let me see if I can do it. Otherwise, I'll do it tomorrow and catch you then most probably tomorrow. And with this win, yeah, India top of the group. Not the best of games. As Steven says, midfield looked weak, yes. And hi, Zoravar, good to see you again. But with that, I sort of come to the end of this live watch along. If you haven't, do like, share, and subscribe. Arun Foot here on YouTube. We're back to 3,996. 4 to go for the 4,000. And I'll do a live very, very soon again. Catch you then. Bye for now.